The NCAA baseball tournament is right around the corner. I'm Michaela Chester for NCAA Digital, and I've got 7 teams for you with the scariest lineups in college baseball so far. These are the offensive teams that you do not want to face. Wayne Cavati did some in-depth research and reporting to narrow these down. Home runs are great and all, but he mostly looked at team leaders in batting average, doubles, on-base percentage, and possibly the most important stat in this conversation: runs scored. First up, Arkansas, the #1 team in the country. A big part of that is, of course, its explosive lineup. The Razorbacks led the nation in home runs with 76 and are third overall with 347 runs scored. The entire lineup is dangerous. Matt Goodhart in the 2-hole hits .321 with 11 home runs, and then numbers 3 through 6 combined for 40 homers and 159 RBI. Next, Old Dominion, hitting .300 as a team. They are right behind Arkansas with 74 home runs and 311 runs scored. And they have a .942 team OPS and the second best slugging percentage in college baseball, .540. Carter Trice hits a team-high .359, and Kyle Battle in the leadoff spot has 14 homers on the season. Arizona has a loaded lineup. The Wildcats lead college baseball with a .333 batting average and .435 on-base percentage. They are 4th in the nation in slugging. Jacob Berry in the cleanup spot is hitting .400 with a 1.252 OPS, 11 home runs, and 49 RBIs. That leads the Pac-12. And get this, 7 of the 8 remaining regulars in the lineup are hitting .310 or better. The 9-hole hitter is hitting .312. Now, you aren't the #2 team in the NCAA on pitching alone. The Vandy boys are hitting .300 with 55 home runs and 303 runs scored. They get production from their entire lineup. Dominic Keegan leads the way with a .359 batting average, 11 doubles, 2 triples, and 7 home runs. And Enrique Bradfield Jr., Isaiah Thomas, Jason Gonzalez, and CJ Rodriguez are all hitting over .300. You might not have expected this next one, but Southern Illinois makes the list. The Salukis are hitting .296 and are in the top 10 in college baseball in home runs, runs scored, and slugging percentage. Tristan Peters leads the team with a .364 average and .471 on-base percentage. Next, the team that has scored the most runs in 2021, TCU. The Horned Frogs are the only team on our list not in the top 30 in home runs, but they have scored 360 runs, are 4th in college baseball with 91 doubles, and rank in the top 10 in stolen bases with 86. Philip Sykes has been great this year. He leads the team with a .377 average, a 1.188 OPS, 17 doubles, and 50 RBIs. Lastly, Wright State. The Raiders lead the NCAA in runs scored per game. They won their last 8 in a row, and as of last weekend, were the only team in college baseball averaging double-digit runs per game with 10.1 per outing. As a team, Wright State is hitting .327 with a 1.004 OPS and 55 home runs. This is as many as Vanderbilt in 10 less games, and they've got 324 runs scored, again in 10 or 11 less games than everyone else ahead of them. That's it. Let's see if these bats can stay hot deep into June on the road to Omaha.